Dragons, Jess the Dragon here, and today I'm joined by
Whitney.
And I'm also joined by
Michael.
And as you can tell by the costumes, it is Halloween!
Yes. Can you guys guess who we are? I'm sure you guys probably can.
Let's give them a second to figure out.
Okay, enough of that.
Okay,
All right.
so starting with you, who are you?
Okay, well, if you guys couldn't tell, I am Sakura Haruno from Naruto.
And you are?
I am Kirito from Sword Art Online.
And then I am Shikamaru Nara from Naruto as well.
Oh, I gotta tell you guys something really, really awesome. So we went to dinner after we went to a street dance, where everybody was dressed in costume, which was really, really fun. But our waitress at the restaurant we went to after the party, she told us her son dressed, and I think it was this Halloween, she said.
Last year
and this year. He dressed as Sasuke. And I told her,
and his friend went as Naruto.
Yeah, and I told her, I said, well, you know what? I said, that's awesome. And she showed me a picture, and I said, well, you know what? You tell him Sakura says hi. And she goes, I definitely will. He'll probably still be awake when I get home.
Well,
So,
she
yeah.
said hopefully he'll still be awake.
Hopefully he'll still be awake. But yeah, she said that she would tell him Sakura said hi.
All right, so for our Halloween video for this year, we have a bucket here that's been filled with questions, and we're each going to take turns picking a question out of there, and then we're all going to answer it.
Sorry, my headband's screwing with me right now.
So, let's go ahead and allow you to start.
Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. There's like two stuck together, and I'm like, one drop. Okay. Oh, what's your favorite soda?
Ooh.
That's a trick question for me, because I gave up soda.
But, just for the sake of the question, what was your favorite soda?
What was my favorite soda? Oh my god, it's a three-way tie between Pepsi, Coca-Cola, and Mountain Dew. And Red Bull too. When I was a soda addict, and I was.
But Red Bull's not a soda. Red Bull's an energy drink.
I mean, it's still
It's carbonated, so I mean,
Right.
I guess. Well, but no, I am a good girl. I cut soda out cold turkey. I've been off it for 9 weeks.
You make it sound like it's a drug.
You can get addicted to it. I can honestly tell you.
Yeah.
You can get addicted.
Okay, so for me, my favorite soda is Diet Coke. Michael?
My favorite soda is Mountain Dew Voltage.
Ooh,
So
that's a good one.
It is so good.
Did you try the Baja Blast?
See, I like Baja Blast. Like, that's my second.
I've never tried Baja Blast.
It's good. It's so good.
All right, on
It's
to
really limey.
question number 2. What is your greatest strength or talent? Ooh. Well, I would have to say my artistic ability. For example, I made my costume and her costume this year.
Yeah.
Michael?
My greatest talent is that I'm a drummer. I feel like I'm really good at playing drums.
Let's see. I would say my greatest talent. Well, it's actually twofold. I would say my greatest talents are I love to sing, and so like singing and acting are my two greatest talents. I would say.
Okay.
Actually, to be honest, I was such an animated kid. My family would always tell me, you know what? We have no doubt that you're going to be an actress one day. We'll see if that happens. But although if that does happen, I can say, well, you know, you guys always told me when I was little that you thought I'd be an actress one day, and you were right.
Yep. All right. On to question number 3.
Okay. Question number 3. Do you have a significant other? Wow.
Okay, you know what? Screw whoever wrote these questions.
Yeah.
Hey!
You know.
Do you-
Because you know the answer to this.
How do I want to answer this?
It's complicated.
It's not complicated. It's
Timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly.
It's a working process.
Yeah.
I'll say it's a working process.
Okay.
It's definitely on its way.
Love is a battlefield.
Trust me. I know.
Okay, do I have a significant other? I wish.
Me? And then for me, yes. I have been with my guy for 6 years now.
And you know what? I don't have a guy now, but I mean, although I will say my horoscope for my sign said 2018 would be a year of big changes. So who knows?
All right, on to question number 4.
Okay.
I keep getting like 2.
Jesus Christ. They keep wanting to stick together.
It's those claws, man.
I have nubs. What I have claws? No, do you call these claws? Really?
I was gonna say big meaty claws, and I'm like, wait a minute.
If you said that,
somebody didn't have big meaty claws. What did you say? Big meaty claws.
Anyway,
if you said that to me, I would have kicked your ass.
Anyway, so what's the question?
Okay. But no, I do not have claws. I literally cut my nails. I had to cut my nails down to the nub because they broke. Oh. If you could choose one animal to help you win a fight, which animal would you choose?
Ooh.
Damn.
Oh. How about also, because if you're gonna summon an animal, how about we say the phrase we would use to summon it?
Ooh, yeah. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
It's your.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry.
You pulled the question.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Or in Japan, gomenasai.
Yeah, go inside. Okay, let's see. I know. I think, and for those of you who've seen Blue Exorcist, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. You guys know Kuro, right? Rin's familiar. I would summon like a cat like Kuro, and how I would summon him. I heard this in a panel on a Q&A one time, and I thought it was just brilliant. So this is how I would summon my cat to help me win a fight, or my whatever you want to call him.
Your battle partner.
Yes, my battle partner. This is how I would summon my battle partner. Like the wind that blows the blades of grass, I summon you to help me kick some ass!
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So for me, I would have to go with a fox.
Ooh, good choice.
Because foxes are cunning and stealthy.
They're known as tricksters.
Yes. And, my phrase, I'd be like, come, my loyal fox. Time to go play some tricks.
Okay.
I don't know if you would consider this an animal. I would choose a dragon.
Oh, yes.
I would choose a dragon.
Well, okay.
Yes, a dragon's an animal?
Well, okay, let's narrow it down with, like, animals that actually exist. Well, that are confirmed to actually exist.
Well, actually, technically, there is a form of dragon that exists.
The Komodo.
Yes.
So, technically, it's a monitor lizard.
Oh. Okay,
I'd
well, if
still
you want to
take
get
it.
technical
Honestly, though,
about
I'd still think I would take it, though.
Okay, go ahead.
But the way I would summon it would be just like in Skyrim, where I would name the dragon, and then I would just shout its name super loud, like a giant shout, and it would just appear to me. I'd be like, oh, Davin, and then it like.
You mean like how in Yu-Gi-Oh how they summon the winged dragon of Ra?
Yes.
Okay.
Like, wait. See, now you got me stuck on that, like, saying, because I used to memorize that.
Okay, so going on to...
Almighty protector of the sun, the sky, I beg of thee, please heed my cry, transform thyself from orb of light, and grant me victory in this fight. I beseech thee, grace our humble game, but first I shall call out thy name, Winged Dragon of Ra!
Okay, so going on to the next question. What is your most prized possession?
Oh my god, this is so hard.
So for me,
Ooh.
I have a teddy bear I go nowhere without.
It's true.
And it's like, I don't know why, but I can't sleep if I don't have him. He's my cuddle buddy, so I'd have to go with my teddy bear. It's his turn.
I'm just gonna say I'm thinking.
Most
Okay.
prized possession.
I was gonna say, does it have to be just one?
For the sake of time, just pick one.
This-
Okay.
Honestly, this is gonna sound like so millennial. I would honestly have to say my cell phone, because it's literally like, I mean, I remember like growing up, I just never had one, and now that I do have one, it's just like, I don't know how I lived without one.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's weird.
I have so many most prized possessions because I'm not a hoarder. I'm not. I just like have a lot of things, like especially stuff that's hanging up in my room that like really means a lot to me.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say one of my most prized possessions would probably be, I'm trying to think. I would say my plushies. My plushies that I've gotten from conventions, and I'll explain why. Because each of them is of a character that meant something to me, and like that like touched me in a certain way.
Makes sense.
And actually, a few of them, because some of them I've gotten recently, but a few of them, I had a really bad time in the hospital last December, and what I did to, like, when I was feeling really, really bad, what I would do to feel better is I brought them to the hospital with me, and I just cuddled them.
Okay.
I would just hug them, and they just made me feel better. They're always, and even now when I'm feeling sad, I just cuddle them, and it makes me feel better. People may think that's weird, but I really don't give a crap, so.
Okay, going on to the next question.
That reminds me, I want to, at the next convention we go to, I want to get one of Kirito.
Same.
Because I'll tell you which ones I do have. I have Edward. I have Edward Elric. I have Natsu from Fairy Tail. I have Soul from Soul Eater. I have Masaomi Kita from Durarara. And I have Zero from Vampire Knight.
Masaomi.
Okay.
I love Masaomi Kita.
Okay, so going on to the next question.
Okay, go ahead.
Favorite candy?
Ooh.
Reese's.
Okay.
Reese's. Just plain old Reese's cups.
For me, it's a tie between Milky Way and Twix.
I would have to say for me, it would probably have to be Kit Kats.
Okay, next question. Favorite TV show?
Ooh.
Wait, okay. I was gonna say, and I guess I can say this. It can be anime related. Oh my gosh, I have a lot of them. I would say my short list is Full Metal Alchemist. Yeah, I know. Full Metal Alchemist. I'm gonna say this really quick. Full Metal Alchemist, Fairy Tail, Soul Eater, Durarara, Blue Exorcist, Sword Art Online, and why do I feel like there's one? Oh, Ouran High School Host Club.
Last one.
Yes, yeah, that's it. That's
Okay.
it.
For me, it would have to be Hitalia.
For me, this is rough because I've always actually been a fan of Jersey Shore.
I used to
I
watch
love
that.
Jersey Shore. Not anime related. Anime related. I absolutely love Dead Man Wonderland and Sword Art Online.
All right.
Can you believe there are some people who hate Sword Art Online?
Oh, well, I mean, I can see why. I mean, it's like, you know. It's
I'd
a
like
hot
to see what
topic.
people hate about
That's
it.
the thing. Not every anime's for everyone.
I know. I
Right.
just don't understand why
Yeah.
people hate
Okay,
it.
so going on to our next question. If you could have only one dessert for the rest of your life, what would it be? Brownies.
Oh,
This should be good.
God. See, I'm not really, I'll be completely honest, I'm not really a dessert person. That's the thing. So, honestly, maybe milkshakes?
Okay, I see it.
Mine is, it's also kind of a weakness of mine, ice cream.
Okay.
Ice cream.
All right. Next question.
Go ahead.
Favorite childhood memory?
Ooh. Oh, this is gonna be good. I can tell.
Okay. So, my favorite childhood memory.
I love how we're just
I don't
throwing
know
it.
if this was hilarious to me and my brother because we're huge Disney fans. I don't know if anyone else would find
Oh,
it
yours
funny.
is from Disney too?
Same.
But we were going in to meet Chip and Dale, my brother. And my dad confused the two. And the guy playing Donald Duck fell over laughing. And no, it wasn't that. It was the guy. It was the one who played Dale fell over laughing. Donald Duck was next to us. Dale fell over laughing.
Wait, he
'cause
called Chip
he
Dale?
called Chip Dale, and Dale just fell over laughing. It was awesome.
Okay, mine is also from Disney. And it also involves Chip and Dale.
Oh, I know this one.
Yeah, you know this story. Okay. So I was about 4 years old, and we were staying at the campground because Disney World had a campground. And so every night, the campground would have the Chip and Dale show with the Chipmunks. And the lady with the guitar who came up to start the show and everything and introduce the Chipmunks, she came up with her guitar and she says, "Okay, parents, hold on to your kids. Here comes Chip and Dale." Well, my aunt was sitting next to me because she and my grandma came with us. Before she could reach over and grab me, I bolted up out of that seat as they were coming down the aisle. I got Chip by the leg, and I took him to the ground.
Oh my god!
Like literally, it was like a tree falling over. Timber!
You didn't even grab that picture.
Oh,
I need it for
but
this.
you know what? What made it even better was what the lady with the guitar said afterwards. She goes, on the microphone, she goes, "Chip has been detained by a 4-year-old."
Okay, so mine is also from Disney, and I'm having Kirito grab the picture taken with this character.
I've heard this story.
So, I was about 4 or 5 years old at the time as well, and we had gone to see Mickey Mouse at Disney. And I go, Daddy, look, there's Mickey Mouse. He's the star. And Mickey actually came and grabbed me and got a picture with me first. This is that picture. Look at how little I am.
She made a good impression on Mickey.
Actually, I have to get going.
Okay, bye, Kirito.
I must get going. Thank you for having me.
Don't get trapped in a game again.
Careful going home. Say hi to Asuna.
Yes.
I will. She doesn't kill me first.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, don't forget your cord.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's yours. That's just sitting there.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Yep.
Okay.
My swords are upstairs.
Okay,
so
bye.
Bye, Kirito.
Bye.
So,
Okay.
Going
then I
on
guess we'll
to-
just finish this.
going on to our next question.
Okay. Next question. Favorite holiday? Oh, this is an easy one for me. My favorite holiday is Christmas.
And then for me, it's actually really close between Christmas and Halloween, but Halloween has to beat it out because I love dressing up and doing the whole trick-or-treating scene and the whole Halloween party scene. I love it.
I chose Christmas basically because one, it's 12 days after my birthday, and two, it's the one time of year where everyone in my family gets to come home and we make it a point for everyone, like, that's the time where most everyone gets to be together. Because on the other holidays, there are people who, like, have to work and stuff like that. Or, like, there are people who can't make it for some reason. But Christmas is usually the time where we're all able to get together.
And like I said, Halloween barely beats out Christmas because I love the whole Christmas scene as well.
And I love decorating the tree. I love the Christmas lights and everything.
All right, moving on to our next question.
Go ahead.
Favorite book? For me, it would have to be Caledon Memories by Rachel A. Pelton.
Favorite book? I love the Hunger Games series.
Fun fact, she actually got me the Hunger Games series one year for my birthday.
Yeah, I did. Because I know she loves to read.
And it's funny because she got me the books just before we actually went to go see the first Hunger Games in the theaters.
Oh, yeah, it was the first one. Yeah, that's right.
which I was in 9th grade at the time.
Yeah. It was really good, though.
Mhm.
It was really good.
All right, on to our next question.
Okay, next question. Okay, what is a random fact about yourself?
Ooh.
Wait, so, like, just random?
Any random fact.
Any random fact. I'm trying to think. Oh god, I'm trying to think. Oh! Random fact about me. I once got carded going into an R-rated movie.
You didn't tell me about that.
Yeah, it's true. My sister and I went to go see an R-rated movie. My sister was 18 at the time, and I was 22.
Oh, that happened fairly recently then.
Yeah. But we, like, my parents were out of town with my brother, and my sister and I, everyone else was somewhere, and my sister and I were home by ourselves, and so we're like, okay, why don't we just go see a movie? And so we decided to go see, it was called How to Be Single, starring Rebel Wilson, and it was rated R. So we walk up to the ticket counter, and we say, okay, we want 2 tickets to see How to Be Single. And he goes, the guy at the ticket counter looks at my sister and I, and he goes, can I see your IDs, please? And I looked at her, and I was like, well, this is weird. I even said that when we walked away, like after we were out of range, so he couldn't hear us. I said that was really weird, don't you think? And she said, well, to be honest, I think he really wanted to see your ID, but I think he asked for mine too because he would have felt bad just carding you. I will say though, for people who don't know my sister and I, a lot of people do think she's older than me. When the truth of the matter is, I'm about 3.5 years older than her. So.
Alright, random fact about myself. I'm actually a direct descendant of Robert E. Lee.
Yeah, it's true.
Which makes me a daughter of the Civil War, and because I'm related to Robert E. Lee, I'm also related to George Washington via Martha, so I'm also a daughter of the American Revolution. Alright, on to our next question.
Go ahead.
Do you have any pets? If so, what and how many? I do have pets. I have 2 labs, a yellow and a chocolate, named Sergeant Major and Bandit.
And I have 2 dogs as well. I have a Pouchon, which is Poodle Bichon mix. His name is Snickerdoodle. And then I also have a Double Doodle, which is a mix of a Golden Doodle and a Labradoodle. And her name is Addie. So, yeah. Although, Addie's like a big dog, and Snickers is a little pipsqueak.
Alright, next question.
Okay. At least this time they're not getting stuck together. Okay. Do you have any siblings? And if so, how many? I keep forgetting that since I pulled the question, I have to answer first. Yes, I do have siblings. I have 2. I have a younger sister, and I also have a younger brother. Yes, I am the oldest.
And
contrary to most people's belief.
And I have a sibling as well. I have an older sister. She and I are 20 years and 5 days apart.
Yeah.
Alright, next question. What is your worst quality? Ooh.
My worst quality.
I would have to say I am very stubborn. So
yes.
So I would have to say that's my worst quality.
Yes. My worst quality.
Random notification.
Yeah. People are blowing up my phone. My worst quality. I think my worst quality is sometimes my worst quality is sometimes like her, I can be very, very stubborn sometimes. But also I'm very, very, and I've had to adjust this about myself. I'm very, very quick to like give people my trust and give people the benefit of the doubt when I probably shouldn't.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
Sometimes I end up trusting people that I really, really shouldn't.
All right.
I've worked on that, but yeah.
Just like I worked on my stubbornness.
Yeah.
All right, on to our next question.
Okay. Oh, Jesus.
Difficulties?
Yeah, they were getting stuck together. What school activities were you a part of in high school? Ooh. Oh, I love this question. Okay, so I was a theater and choir girl. I was a member of multiple choirs in my school, in high school, for all 4 years. And I was also a member of the high school drama club. And I also took, on the side of that, I took elective acting classes. Because they offered acting, introduction to acting as an elective, and so I took it. It was so much fun.
Alright, for me, I was in marching band all 4 years of high school, and starting from 5th grade going through all the way to high school, so 8 years total, I was in the concert band, so I was a band kid, but I also took basic and studio art, so I was also an art kid. Alright, going on to our next question. If I can get the damn thing open. Favorite movie? Ooh. That's a tough one. Because she can tell you I have a wide variety of movies I like.
Yeah?
Ooh. I'd have to probably go with the Final Destination series.
Oh, that's a good series, yeah. Final Destination is really, really good. Yeah. Okay. So, oh my gosh, anime related movies. I have a three-way tie. My three-way tie, and it might change because I've been watching some new anime movies lately, but for now, my three-way tie is, for anime, is Full Metal Alchemist, Sacred Star of Milos, Fairy Tail Dragon Cry, and Sword Art Online movie Ordinal Scale. As for non-anime related movies, I would say my favorite movie is, I would say my favorite movie would have to be, I would say it would probably have to be, I love Material Girls.
Okay.
It's starring the Duff sisters. Yeah, it's about these rich, prissy socialites who their dad owned this big makeup company, and they ended up losing everything, and it's about them learning how to stand on their own, and while they're figuring out the scandal behind their company.
We will be right back. Give us just... Sorry about that, guys. Alright, go ahead.
Alright, I have the next one. Favorite childhood TV show?
Ooh, that's a hard one.
I was going to say, how far back in our childhood are you talking?
As far back as you want to go.
Okay. Oh, this is nostalgic.
Before she says this, when we're done, we'll show you just the little mess of where we've been, like, throwing all the used questions.
Okay, so the show that I'm going to mention is from back when I was, like, 2-3 years old. I absolutely loved Barney. I love Barney!
I love you.
Barney
love
is,
me.
yeah, Barney is a dinosaur from our imagination, and when he's tall, he's what we call a dinosaur sensation. And then Barney shows us lots of things like how to play pretend, ABCs and 1, 2, 3s, and how to be a friend. Barney comes to play with us whenever we may need him. Barney can be your friend too if you just make believe him.
Oh, I love how they took the I forget what the Yankee Doodle song and did it to that tune, because Yankee Doodle went to town riding on a pony, stuck a feather in his hat and called it macaroni. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy, mind the music and you're stepping with the girls be handy.
But I was gonna say, for a second, I was gonna say that a song from Barney helped me remember the order of the planets, but no, that was from Blue's Clues.
Oh.
That was another movie. That was another show that I watched when I was a kid. But no, the planets song from Blue's Clues, that still helps me to this day remember the order of the planets.
Oh, nice.
It still does.
Ooh, okay.
Just like the song from Animaniacs.
Oh, with all the like different countries.
The capitals. Yes, that's how I remember the capitals.
Okay, so for me, favorite show from when I was young. Ooh, that's a hard one because there was a lot I liked to watch.
That's the thing. It's hard because there's so many shows that we loved when we were kids.
If I go like really, really young, like around 4 or 5 years old, I would have to say Sailor Moon.
Ooh.
But going a little bit older, I would have to say Naruto.
Oh, hell yeah.
And you know, honestly, I'm actually surprised my parents even let me stay up long enough to watch Naruto at that age. Because that was around the time of Toonami, and stuff like that didn't come on until like 10 o'clock.
You couldn't have picked a better time slot. Really?
And if I were to have to pick like intermediate time period, I'd have to say I would probably have to say like Mew Mew Power. That was a good one.
I was gonna say, okay, does anyone else besides me realize that? Did you know there are some anime series that don't air till 2 a.m.?
Yes. It's like
what the heck are you thinking?
It's like, excuse me, fuck your shit.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks.
Well, actually, that does sound like something you would say. And now I'm talking Shikamaru. I'm talking to her as Shikamaru. That's something you would say. You got cloud envy, dude.
Let's face it, though. Even if I wasn't dressed as Shikamaru, that's something I'd say.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, going on to our next.
But no, seriously? People are sleeping at 2 a.m. What are you thinking? Anime people?
I remember one time we were having a sleepover for my birthday, and she and I actually got up at 5 o'clock to watch Inuyasha.
I remember that! It was totally worth it, though.
Oh, yeah.
It was totally worth it.
Alright, so going on to our next
Okay, go ahead.
question. Favorite school subject? I would have to say mine was and always has been history, because she can tell you I'm a big history buff.
Yeah. Actually, mine's kind of, mine's kind of a combination. I loved, English in public, and, like, speech. English in public, because they taught us, it was English, and then we also learned how to, like, speak in front of an audience.
Right.
And I loved it, and actually, I didn't understand why, but, like, I would practice my speeches that I had to do for class, like, for my family, and they just told me that they thought I had a real knack for it. Like, they're like, you don't look nervous at all, and, like, you seem really comfortable speaking to people, and I'm like, well, yeah, because, I mean, they're just people.
Alright, on to our next question.
Yeah. Though I know a lot of people get stage fright, though, but it's like, they're just people. It's like when I meet voice actors for the first time. It's like, you know, it's like,
they're just like everyone else.
Yeah. Ooh, what Harry Potter house are you in according to Pottermore?
What's yours?
I know what house I'm in.
What's yours? And have you actually taken the Pottermore quiz?
Yes, I have. And I'm happy to say I'm Gryffindor, baby. Gryffindor.
Now, and mind you, I've taken this quiz twice. And I got put in Ravenclaw both times, but it's like, thinking on it's like, you know?
Let me guess, it makes sense.
Yeah, because actually Ravenclaws they value knowledge.
Yeah.
And information.
But no, I was Gryffindor. Same as Harry, Ron, and Hermione.
Alright, so going on to our next question. Have you ever had to have a cast or use crutches? I have had to use crutches when it was the summer before my junior year of high school.
Oh,
I was down at band camp, and because I had this I had to do this really big back march. I pretty much had to jazz run backwards.
Oh yeah, I remember you told me about that.
And I high sprained my ankle, and I was in an air splint and on crutches for 2 weeks.
Oh.
And the worst thing was, if my friend Shelby wouldn't have snuck her cell phone down, and which I used to call to tell my parents I was hurt, because the chaperones never called to tell them, even though they had emergency medical forms. Because at
what?
Yeah.
They didn't tell your parents?
I had to call and tell my dad after marching on it for like 5 days, because I heard it. I heard it either the first day we were there or the first full day we were there.
Okay.
And marched on it till that Thursday. So we're talking either Sunday or Monday, and I marched on it till Thursday when it was so bad I couldn't put pressure on it without crying.
Oh, God.
And because at the time the rule was we weren't allowed to take cell phones down. My friend had to have hers because of reasons. Not going to say because it's not my place. But I used it and called my parents to tell them I was hurt. And needless to say, that afternoon I was in the ER getting x-rays and then put in an air splint and on crutches.
Wait, you actually broke it, or?
I didn't break it. I high sprained it, which is very bad.
Oh, no, that is bad, and I know because I'm taking anatomy.
And if a sprain's bad enough, they actually will break it to make it heal faster.
No, that is true.
And, and she can tell you, because she's seen me do this, when it gets around this time of year, my ankle kind of get, stiff, and I'll pop it, or I'll step on it wrong. And then she can tell you I'll have to put on my ankle support to just walk around.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. As for me, my brother and sister have had to have casts, but I've never had to. Personally, I've never had to. Which, I hope I never have to. I've never broken a bone, and I hope I never do.
And
I hope I live long enough to never ever break a bone.
And fun fact, she can actually tell you, I still have my crutches behind my bed.
Yeah, you do. You do.
With my air splint.
I don't know why, but you do.
Well, it's like, if I ever hurt myself to the point I need crutches,
yeah, you don't have to buy a new set.
Yep.
Okay.
Anyway, on to our next question.
Okay. Favorite song?
Ooh.
Oh, God. Go ahead. Oh, wait, no, I'm such an idiot. Okay, oh, God, this is hard. Part of me was going to let you go first, because I'm still thinking.
Take your time, take your time.
I would say, oh, God, it's a tie. And I'm sorry if this sounds like a cop-out. I'm really not trying to. It's just like I have ties sometimes. I would say it's a tie between Je n'ai pas de mots by Vic Mignogna, because he actually wrote that song for his wife.
And for those who don't speak French, what does that mean?
Je n'ai pas de mots means I have no words. And basically the song is saying, I have no words to express how much you mean to me. And then it's a tie between that and I'm picking these because they're beautiful songs and they have meaning behind them. and then Little Man by Todd Haberkorn.
Dedicated to his son.
Yeah, love you too. But yeah, Todd has a son, and he wrote that song for his son. Whether or not he got to actually sing it for him, I don't know. I hope so, because his son really should hear it. But it's talking about like everything he wants for his son. He's like, I want you to grow up to be really, really strong. I want to like give you all the love I can. I want to teach you the lessons that'll help you in life. And he goes, but there are some lessons, and actually this is the bridge of the song, and I love it. The bridge of the song, which is like my favorite part, it says, there are lessons I can't keep from you, like fear and pain. You'll learn to see the man in the spotlight along the way. How will it be when you're grown, a full-grown man? Will you be judged by the mistakes of your old man? And but no, that song was just beautiful, because as someone who, actually, to be honest, it's because, like, I want to be a parent one day, and actually, to be honest, and it's kind of ironic, if I were to have my way of, picking which gender I would want my child to be, as crazy as it sounds, I would want a son. And his song is everything like that. If I had a son, I would want for my son.
Mm-hmm. All right, so for me, I actually have a tie too. It's a tie between "Come On Get Higher" by Matthew Nathanson and "The Phoenix" by Fall Out Boy.
Oh yeah, you played me that song the other day.
We were rocking out to that song.
Oh yeah. Well, you guys were. I didn't know that song. So
the main chorus of the song goes, you know time crawls on when you're waiting for the song to start, so dance along to the beat of your heart. Hey, young blood, doesn't it feel like our time is running out? I'm gonna change you like a remix, then I'll raise you like a phoenix.
Yeah, I don't know the whole song. They do, but I know a bit of the chorus.
She's only heard a little in a handful of times.
I heard it maybe twice.
Okay, so going on to our next question, and I think I know what your answer is going to be to this. Which do you prefer, tea or coffee, and why? So for me, I would have to pick tea because I like the taste of tea, and for me, coffee is just too bitter.
I am the complete and total opposite.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Don't you just love how well we know each other? It's awesome. Yeah. Hell yeah. But yes, I have to go with coffee. And actually, funny story.
Paraphrase it.
I turned into a Starbucks girl because, and the reason that yeah. Don't go pat me on the back. I'm not sad about it. I don't regret. I regret nothing. I regret nothing. But no, the reason that I got hooked on coffee, and actually I make myself some in the morning too, but then other times I'll stop at Starbucks. But the reason that I started liking coffee in the first place was actually because of Todd. Because I went to Matsuri Con and I saw him there. It was actually this year. And I offered to get him a cup of coffee because we were at a late night panel and then he had an early one the next morning. And so I said, hey, you want me to bring you a cup of coffee? And he's like, well, I don't want a full one to myself, but I'll split one with you. And so I was like, okay. So he and I split a cafe mocha. And actually, because of that story, but I'm paraphrasing it, but because of that story, he and I have a little inside joke. Yeah, he says, hey, it's Whitney without 2 T's. Because when I ordered my coffee, the girl spelled my name Whittney, and I showed it to Todd, and you know what he said? He said, okay, who does that? Everybody knows Whitney is spelled with 1 T. Who does that? And I said, apparently this girl.
All right, moving on to our next question.
Yeah, that's how I got on coffee. Yes, I'm a coffee girl. Okay.
Though she does drink tea occasionally.
Iced tea, yes. Yes. Okay, so what is your biggest pet peeve?
Ooh. And we just look at each other.
Oh, I have so many. Oh my god. My biggest pet peeve.
Let's go with the top two.
Okay.
You've got some.
Okay. Okay, so my biggest pet peeve, I would say one of, okay, so I'm gonna, okay, we'll each do our top two. So, first one is when, okay, my first pet peeve is when someone, I'm trying to find a way to like explain this. I would say when people are manipulative.
Ooh, that's a good one.
When people are like when others can clearly tell. Yes, when you eventually realize you're being taken advantage of. And then it's especially hurtful when you're the outside person and you see someone's being manipulated and then you try to tell them but they don't believe you and they're like, no, this person's my friend. No, they're not.
We actually kind of went through a little something like that over the summer.
Yeah. And then
though we won't go into details.
Yeah. And then my second pet peeve, my second biggest pet peeve is when someone just makes assumptions about people without actually getting to know them first.
The whole judging a book by its cover.
Yeah, because I mean, like there are so many times where I've heard, like, okay, perfect example. Like there are some people who totally say horrible things about, and I'm just using this because this is the first thing that came to my mind, and it's a perfect example. But there are so many times where I've seen people blast Vic on the internet and say what a dick he is. Oh my gosh,
he's a sweetheart.
He's one of the sweetest guys that I've ever met.
I actually have a really, really cute story from this past summer at ColossalCon. And this is a perfect example of how much of a kind and humble guy he is. As a little thank you, I ended up drawing him a picture of like his top 5 most popular characters. And I wrapped it up, drew a shark on it because he loves sharks.
Yes, he does.
And I gave it to him at the VIP signing. And when he opened it, oh my god, I thought he was actually going to cry because of the picture.
And he probably was going to cry.
And he was just like, oh my gosh, sweetie. And she can just verify this because she was right behind me.
Well, okay. Bear in mind, you're talking about a guy who literally the 5th time he saw the Full Metal Alchemist Conqueror of Shambhala movie, scene where Ed and Alphonse were being separated, he cries every time. And I don't blame him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't blame him. But he's one of those people who is more in touch with his emotions than probably other people. And actually, speaking of Vic at ColossalCon, I baked him cookies, and I made them myself, chocolate chip cookies, and I actually talked to him on Unlocked, and if you guys don't know what Unlocked is, it's actually an app made by David Vincent and Bryce Papenbrook, and I totally recommend it. It's the best $9.99 a month I've ever spent. But no, it's where you can go in and voice actors stream, like voice actors, cosplayers, artists, all of those people stream on there, and you can actually live chat with them. I chat with Bryce all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But Vic was on there the other day, and I asked him, I said, hey, by the way, because you never told me, did you like the chocolate chip cookies that I gave you at ColossalCon 2018 as Maka? I baked them myself. And you know what he said to me? He goes, did I like the chocolate chip cookies you gave me? You know it, Wit. And then he goes, actually, I kind of liked them a little too much.
Sounds like he had them all to himself.
Oh, hey, I'd bake them for him again. I totally would.
All right, so my 2 biggest pet peeves.
But then he'd accuse me of trying to make him fat. So,
one is when people flat out lie to me, and
yes,
and I catch them, and it's like, bitch, I know you're fucking lying to me. don't try to act.
Bitch, don't fuck with me.
It's like, don't insult my intelligence by flat out lying to my fucking face.
May have been born tonight, but it wasn't last night.
Yep. And then my other one, Ooh, that's a tough one. Ooh. Ooh, it's when people aren't, when I do something wrong and they don't tell me, it's like, how am I supposed to know that that's bothering you if you don't open your mouth and say something?
It's like they expect you to be a mind reader. No, I've had people do that to me all the time. All the time.
Alright, going on to the next question. What is your astrological sign?
Woo!
I am an Aries fire sign.
I am a Sagittarius, another fire sign.
Fire signs for life.
Actually, Todd Habercorn's a fire sign too. He's a Leo.
Alright,
Yeah.
next question.
Okay. Oh, god damn it. I keep like, when I go to grab one, another one wants to, like, stick around. The second one wants to stick around.
Oh, and real quick before she reads the question, can you feel how it's getting warmer now?
Yes!
She was complaining how it was so cold.
No, because we came down here and I go, oh my god, it's freezing.
And so I tell her, close the door to the
Yeah, Kirito closed the door.
Yeah, I had him close the door, and it's like, it's now getting warmer.
Yeah. Okay. So, the question is, which do you prefer, cats or dogs?
Ooh.
Okay. And for those of you who love this animal, I apologize in advance. But I'm a dog girl. I love dogs, and I have two of them to prove it. So,
I am also a dog person, but I also like cats, though dogs are my preference.
well, and that's the thing. Unlike cats, dogs embody loyalty, as Roy Mustang would say.
Yes. And that's the thing, cats are very fickle creatures.
Loyal canine, how we salute thee.
Well, if you guys haven't seen the superstition video, I even make the comment, cats are very fickle creatures.
Oh, cats will abandon you.
Oh yeah, it's like,
But no, dogs, like, the reason that I love dogs is because dogs are pure love.
yeah,
And
you can literally be gone for like only a minute, and as soon as you walk in, there's like, oh my god, you're gone forever, I love you so much, don't leave me in!
When you walked out of that big rectangle, I didn't know what was happening. I thought you were never coming back.
Alright, anyway, going on to the next
But
question.
no, they just, like, dogs just want to make you happy. Like, I know that when I'm, like, feeling sad or when I'm sick, my dogs will come up and, like, they'll cuddle with me and try to make me feel better.
Yeah. Okay, so, on to our next question. What is something interesting about you?
My question is, how do you define interesting?
Well, let's see. Trying to think of something interesting about myself.
Like, interesting like nobody knows? Or...
It could be that, or just something you think's interesting about yourself. Well, I would have to say it's interesting how I have a natural talent for the arts.
Ooh.
Like, she could tell you, I can whip up a character drawing in about half an hour.
Yeah. Ooh. I know something interesting about me. Well, it's kind of twofold again. One, I have a very, very good memory. And two, and this is especially good since I want to be a voice actress one day. And it also helps with singing too, I guess. But, or actually, no, I take that back. It doesn't, no, it doesn't help with singing. It's more of the acting thing. But I can look at a script. Like, I can look up a script from, like, a really, really famous play. And even if I've never seen the play before, I can look at a scene and I can know exactly how to deliver the line, exactly what emotion needs to be portrayed for that scene. My parents tell me that I really have a knack for it. Because I've done it before.
And kind of going back to the whole voice acting type thing, I guess that would be something something interesting about myself too, because I have a pretty good range of voices in my repertoire, because I can go into a little girl like this, but then I can also go like this.
Yeah. I will say though, what I told you was interesting about me. It also helps because like last Christmas, I read How the Grinch Stole Christmas to my little cousins.
Oh, so you use your voices to do it.
Yeah, it really helps with story time.
And according to her, I'm too good at cackling.
She and I both have. She creeps me out sometimes. It's true.
I kid you not,
She's got a pretty good cackle, I'm telling you.
I kid you not, there was one time we were on the phone, and I said her name, so I went, "Hey, Whitney." And she went,
"What?"
And then I leaned in really close to the receiver on my phone and went, "Did you know my blood is black?" And she was like, "Oh my God, stop it!"
Well, it didn't help that I was in a freaking dark room. I was in my bedroom and the lights were out.
What
were you expecting?
Well, I didn't know. Because we were.
Well, now you knew.
We were video chatting. We were speaking over.
Yeah, but I was like, she does a very, very good Corona. She really does. Okay. Favorite celebrity? Ooh. Mine's oh my God, this is gonna sound horrible, but mine's a 3-way tie. I originally was gonna say it's a 3-way, but it's a 3-way tie. And of course my favorite, I guess they are celebrities. It depends on first off, it depends on what your definition of celebrity is, but also the 3 people that I chose are from the anime industry.
I know who it is already.
Yeah. Okay, so my 3 favorite they're voice actors. My 3 favorite voice acting celebrities are Vic Mignogna, Todd Haberkorn, and Bryce Papenbrook.
I would have to say my favorite celebrity is Todd Haberkorn. So again, voice acting community.
Oh yeah, and by the way, mentioning Bryce, I can't wait for your streams. He streams every Monday, and it makes me so happy. And what really warms my heart is whenever he sees that I'm on the stream, he gets this big smile on his face, and he says hi to me and everything, and he seems like genuinely happy to see me.
All right.
Well, technically not see me, but know that I'm there.
All right. So on to our next question. What are your favorite hobbies? For me, it would be reading, writing, drawing, singing.
I would say for me, my favorite, it depends on.
Voice acting would also be in that.
Yes. Well, I guess you could technically count ones that you want to actually make into a career one day. I would say my favorite hobbies are writing, voice acting, and singing.
Okay.
Though I'm hoping to, because I've actually been working on writing a song. Hopefully that turns out well, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm hoping to make those into careers one day. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed everything works out.
All right.
Okay.
On to the next question.
Okay.
And we're actually almost done. We're getting down to the last couple questions.
Okay. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Ooh, I've got a 2-way tie on this one too. I'm sorry, but okay. 1, I would want the power to heal any injury, and 2, I would want the power to read minds. And the reason that I would want that power is because okay, I'm sure all of you have had those moments where you're talking to someone and you're like, what do they really think about me?
I get it.
Yeah.
You'd be able to use that to see what they're thinking about.
Yeah, because if you're able to read people's minds, they can't hide anything from you.
Yeah.
Especially if they don't know you can read their minds, because then they're an open book. And they can't, like, that's the thing. Nobody's thoughts are filtered.
Yeah.
None of them are. So you know exactly how that person feels about you.
There's actually something kind of like that in the horror movie Horns,
Well, and actually, you can also
Which,
tell if someone's telling the truth, too.
which the the actor who plays Harry in Harry Potter.
Oh,
yeah, Daniel Radcliffe.
Daniel Radcliffe
stars in it.
Oh.
He gets, basically his girlfriend gets killed,
Oh.
and he starts growing
Damn.
these devil horns, and when people see the horns, that filter where it's like, that filters what you're saying, between what you're thinking and what you're saying, gets
Oh,
shut
it's kind
off.
of like where you... So it kind of makes it so you can only tell the truth.
Pretty much.
Oh, jeez.
But your
It's like, tell us how you really feel.
But your deepest, darkest secret,
Oh, shit.
deepest, darkest thoughts come out.
It's like being hit with a truth serum.
Yeah. Let's see. For me, for superpowers, I would like to have the power of light.
Ooh, that's a good one. Teleportation would be cool, too.
Yeah. All right. Next question. If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go? Ooh, I would like to actually go to Italy.
I'm gonna broaden my, like, where I would go. I would want to go throughout the entire country of Europe.
Ah.
I would want to go throughout all of Europe.
Oh, gotcha.
Because they got some really good places, like, they got England, Italy, France.
And fun fact, once you actually get to Europe, to take the trains to go to different places is actually apparently really, really cheap.
Yeah.
So, next question.
I think they give you, like, a metro, or, I don't know if it's like in the U.S., because I know in the U.S. they give you, like, metro cards, but I don't know.
My dad would probably know because he actually served in Europe when he was in the army.
Oh! Do you have any tattoos? If so, how many and where? Okay. I have 3 tattoos. 2 of them I can show you, one of them I can't. So, the first one that I ever got, it's actually, like, right here on my shoulder. It's a treble clef and a bass clef in the shape of a heart. Because I love to sing, and music's always been a really, really big part of my life. Oh, by the way, let me just take this time to emphasize, anybody who's thinking about getting a tattoo, really, really consider it before you put it on your body, because you don't want to end up with a tattoo that you're going to regret for the rest of your life.
One helpful tip I heard from coworkers when I was considering getting a tattoo is they said, put as your lock screen what you're thinking of getting a tattoo of and leave it there for like a month, like a few months, and if you get tired of seeing it, don't get that tattoo.
Oh, that's a good idea. But you know what? Like, and I told my mom this, like my parents this, because they're like, well, hopefully you won't regret, because there's one tattoo that they're like, well, I hope you won't regret that in like 10 years. And I'm like, no, I won't. But that's the thing. I don't regret any of my tattoos because they all have a special meaning to me. Okay, so my second one is actually on my wrist. Damn it if you can see it. It is angel wings with like a heart with angel wings and a halo. I got that actually for my grandmother who passed away July of 2017. All the grandkids got a
It's a commemorative tattoo.
Yes. And the reason it's a heart with angel wings and a halo is because she used to call us grandkids her angels. And then my final tattoo is actually on my ankle, if you can see it. Goddamn. Okay.
Don't worry.
Oh, well, it's the fairy
You can kind of see it.
It's the fairy tale emblem on my ankle. Yeah, fairy tale helped me get through really, really rough times. So yeah, I got it on there, and I'm now an official member of the Fairy Tale Guild.
And for me, like her, I only have one tattoo. It is on this shoulder, right about here.
She got hers the same place I got my first tattoo.
It's also the fairy tale symbol. So we are both
Yep.
official members of the Fairy Tale Guild.
Yep.
Hey, it's my turn.
Oh, yes, it is. Sorry. Oops.
Silly.
Sorry, my mind's...
Alright, this was an easy one. Favorite food. For me, it would have to be cordon bleu, which is a German dish.
Oh, God, I have a lot of favorite foods. I would say, it's a tie between pizza and tacos. I don't know why.
Both of those are very good.
Yeah, especially depending on where you get them.
Yes.
Ooh.
Alright.
Really good.
And
Jesus.
and we have 2 more questions left after this.
Yeah. And then I'm
So
gonna have
bear
to
with
get
us.
going.
So bear with us, guys.
What is your dream job? My dream job is to be a voice actress in the anime industry. Well, and I'm not going to limit myself to being in just the anime industry, but like
A voice actress.
I want
to
to be a voice actress in general. Yes.
For me, I want to be an author illustrator. Alright, second to last question. Favorite season? For me, I would have to say the spring, because I'm a spring baby.
I would have to say the spring too, because I love that the weather's like, it's like the weather is like perfectly balanced. Like, it's not too hot and it's not too cold.
And our last question.
And the flowers too that bloom in the spring.
Yes.
Your least favorite food? Okay. Okay. I'm trying to think. My least favorite food. Well, there are a lot of vegetables that I hate, like Brussels sprouts and asparagus, but if I had to pick a meal that I hated, sorry, Mom. That chicken noodle soup that you make, not a big fan.
For me, I would have to say salmon patties. Blech.
I can't even eat those because I'm allergic to fish.
But yeah, I'm sorry, but I just can't do salmon patties.
My headband's creating a glare.
Yes, it is.
But no, my mom makes this chicken noodle soup that she thinks is awesome, but if I never ever had that again, it would be too soon. I could live without it.
Alright guys, well, that concludes our questions for this holiday season.
Yeah?
Leave us a comment down in the comment section down below if you were able to guess who we were. And also, who were you guys this year for Halloween?
Yeah.
Please let us know. And, hey, let us know some of your answers to some of these questions. We'd like to know.
Yeah.
Alright guys, if you want to see more stuff like this happen on the channel, make sure you let me know down in the comment section down below. If you do want to see more stuff like this happen on the channel, make sure to leave me any comments, whether it be any songs you want to see done, any games you want to see played, or any topics you want to see discussed. Let me know down in the comment section down below as well. Alright, that's all the time we've got for today. If you haven't liked this video or subscribed to the channel, now'd be the time to do it. You can also follow me on my Twitter at Jess_the_dragon. That's all the time we've got for today. Just the Dragon out.